Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, whatever time of day it might be for you. Welcome to Hippo Cup 3 once again. I am this one guy bringing you what will be the last of our round of 16 matches in the winner's bracket. This will determine our final entrant into the winner's bracket quarterfinals next week. We'll send somebody as well down to the loser's bracket for a fun time in the loser's bracket round 2. In this matchup, we are going to see teams RainbowPls and Stets Sons, which is my favorite team name to try to enunciate. So on the left, you're going to see a squad of 4. I believe that's all they have today for RainbowPls. They have Konipaku, Sven, Ziru, and NopeKJK. I don't know if it's supposed to be NopeKJK? I don't care. On the other side, Will Stets Sons, currently represented by their namesake Will Stetson, Eddie the Pro 365, and Ignite. So we've got the Canadian gang showing up today. Majority Canadian team, I suppose that makes sense. This should hopefully be a pretty fun match. These teams both having a decently difficult time of things last round. RainbowPls pushed to a 6-4 victory by Nanachi Bob Boob, which is still the best team name in this tournament. Will Stets Sons taking out Dabejo 6-3. So a couple of the closer matches from higher seeded teams. RainbowPls actually one of the very few lower seeded teams to win last week, along with Canvas Garden and Miru Tights in the round of 32. So already outperforming expectations, I would say, just by getting this far, without dropping to the loser's bracket as of yet. I've seen a bunch of players today though, so we'll see how that affects them. It's pretty rough, you know, trying to play with maybe only 4 people. It really restricts your pick and ban strategy. Let's see who's present for Will Stets Sons. There's a couple of players who are UTC minus a lot, so it's like 8 AM for them. We'll see if those guys are actually going to be playing in this match or not. Like Ches Bananas, for instance, is from California. It's 8:09 AM. The others mostly central to eastern, so 10:11 AM for those guys here at the 16 UTC hour. We did of course see Will Stets Sons rolling pretty poorly once again. Will has no luck in rolls. I don't know what it is about him, but he loses every roll. So RainbowPls with the roll win have our first warm-up here, and they will also be banning first. Will Stets Sons will be picking first, which you know, some would argue is good, some would argue is bad. Player opinions kind of differ. Most say they prefer ban second, but picking first versus picking second thing kind of varies by team, so I never know whether one team might prefer that or prefer picking second. This is like a very non-fitting background. Why is it an anime girl for a Polish song? I don't understand. Somebody please explain. Makes no sense to me. But oh well. I don't know. Polish warm-up memes will never cease to amaze me. So, do they have no fail on? I didn't actually check. These scores are very, very low, so I'm not sure what the story is with that. Oh, there's no mod icons, so I'm gonna say I guess not. Very strange. Unless there's no no-fill icon in this skin, I'm pretty sure there is. Huh. Wait, they put on Scorby too. The player with host put on Scorby too because this had Scorby 1 on. Okay, I was really confused there for a second because I know the lobby was in Scorby 1. But whatever, I'll get changed back. It's just a warm-up, doesn't really matter. So we'll get the second warm-up coming out from Will Stetson. See what he picks for his warm-up for his team. Hopefully it'll be something good. I would like a good warm-up. Maybe something that isn't a Polish meme. Realistically, he should probably just pick that map that he picks in 1v1s. I forget what it's called. I saw him pick it yesterday. In the match that he probably doesn't want to remember, but he's not watching the stream, hopefully, so he won't know that I'm talking about it. tramwajem na Pragę, napojem odżywczym, paczką... Dimension Ninja. Metaphysical difficulty. It's going to be the one from Will Stetson. Mapped by Yoshimaru. Yoshimaru? Man, oh, look really similar in the font that they use on the new site. 7.36 stars and 4 minutes long. Alright. I'm here for this. The song sounds pretty cool, actually. I don't know that I've seen this map before, but the song sounds neat, so that's what matters, right? This is the artist that did Maritime Police and Sakura Fubuki and Hacking Code. So I got some bangers. This one sounds a little bit harder. For some reason, the diff or the beatmap tags are all full of cancer. Like lymphoblastic leukemia, acute myeloid leukemia, adrenocortical carcinoma, Kaposi sarcoma. I really wish I could see the rest of the tags because I'm very curious about this. I don't know why they're all cancers. Maybe we'll make this 5% lower, I'm not sure. I haven't changed any audio settings at all since I streamed yesterday, and yesterday the audio settings were fine, so it doesn't make any sense that it would be different now. Okay, I can see why the tags are about cancer now. This is like a collie on crack. Well, this is like the sort of shit that somebody would just pick in like a like 6-digit player. Oh my god, we're playing 3- and 4-star maps multi. Like that's kind of the vibe. Okay, so nobody can play this map. I don't know. It looks very fun. Nega is a multi-map player. I don't know. I don't think I've actually seen this map before. It sounds familiar. The name of the song sounds familiar, but I don't think I've actually seen it played. I obviously haven't played it myself because I'm not that good. I don't know, man. I turned up the volume again, and like, there's just, I don't know. I think my output's just really low for some reason, but like, it's literally almost maxed out. And the leveling won't be right if I try to increase it anymore because my mic is literally at max output volume in OBS. So if I try to increase the desktop audio, then it'll mess up the leveling with my mic audio, and then you probably won't be able to hear me, you'll just be able to hear the game audio. So I can't really increase it much more. And I can't really increase the game sound because I can't increase my mic sound anymore. Like in-game, I can't increase the game's volume. So I don't know. It's kind of fucked. In other news, we have a result coming in. Death Sentence has defeated Whooper Voice 6-0 and will be advancing on in the losers bracket. As we finish up our warm-ups here, we'll get into the bands. So as we said, first band going to be coming out from Team RainbowPls. Only 4 players currently available, I think, for them for this match, so will probably affect their ban and pick strategy, just based on who they have here. So we'll see what they do to try and make the most of the players they have available and try and defend against kind of their weaknesses, lacking players. We've been seeing a lot of DT4 bans just because it's the, I guess, most difficult DT, but I don't think that'll probably happen here. Yep, just kidding. I second-guessed myself, I shouldn't. Nope, so there's gonna be the Ghostly Para ship as the first ban. It gets banned every match. Gonna get Nomad 6 banned is the first band from Stets' Sons. That is Secret of the Flowers of Phenomenon, the Susuma Hirasawa ES5 AR8 Nomad. Getting taken off the board. Thank goodness, I don't have to deal with that stupid long map. RainbowPls is going to ban another DT. It's going to be Yomitsu Hirasaka Corruption. That is the longest DT map. Thank you guys banning long maps. I appreciate the hell out of that. It's the 203 BPM, not PBM, stream map in the DT pool by Dada. Gonna get rid of that one. And Hard Rock 1, so the shortest map in the pool is gone, the toy map. It is gonna be the last band from Stets' Sons. And they will also have the first pick here. Couple of long maps banned, couple of DTs banned, so clearly RainbowPls not feeling comfortable with the DT pool here. Sakimori Renka, I'm kind of surprised to see. I would have expected maybe that banned over Yomitsu Hirasaka, but maybe they have more speed than they have kind of stamina in terms of DT play. Because Sakuma rank obviously has the fast bursts that you have to contend with, whereas Yomitsu Hirasaka has the very, very long kind of death streams. So, a whole different skill set going on there. We'll get the first pick from Will Stets' Sons. Try and feel this one out here a little bit as we'll get underway with that. A lot of short maps available in the pool still, though the longest pick, Hidden 2, is still up. Which I just hope to see avoided, because that map is 5 minutes long, which is like 3 minutes too much for me. My attention span does not last long enough to handle that entire long map. It's gonna be Nomad 4, it's gonna be Zeitmesser as the first pick coming in. One of the many finger control style maps in the pool, featuring some 1/6 streams. Anybody else have a really hard time saying 1/6? Maybe I have a speech impediment, who knows. But I wonder if we're just going to be seeing like 8 players in this match, and that's it. Like, it's just going to be these 8, because this is all we've seen in the warm-ups, and I'm fairly sure, per what RainbowPls were saying before the match, that they only have 4 players available at this time. Okay, just kidding. Amiru is here, so they have at least 5. Just kidding. They have proven me the fuck wrong. Unbelievable. Yeah, I have no idea. Strictly speaking, the map pool showcase could be as early as like 20 or 21 UTC, but I have no idea what Habib has planned, because he's got some tournament matches today. I think his last tournament match is at 20 UTC, so we'll... I don't know, it'll be played by ear. There'll be an announcement on the server. We are gonna get underway. Map number 1, RainbowPls versus Will Stets' Sons, Zeitmesser from the Nomad pool, the first pick of this match coming out from Will Stetson himself. And it's going to be Sven, Ziru, Nopek JK, I still don't know, and Emiru taking on Will Stetson, Eddie, the Pro 365, and Ignite. 3 Canadians on the Will Stetson side, coming in for this first pick of the match. A little jazz action to start off the morning. A lot of finger control as mentioned in this one. A little bit of slider aim. And it's a very quiet song, so we're going to be kind of just relaxed, you know, we're chilling, we're hanging out, we're having a good time. It's an interesting sort of blend, you know, where you have the finger control doubles, you have some 1/3 jumps, you have some 1/6 streams, and it's pretty note dense as well, so a little bit of reading coming into play here. Never making it through the earliest portions of this map, except for Ziru. It's going to be Will Stetson's in the lead here. We got a couple traded breaks. It's going to be the Pro 365 and Sven, but also Eddie for Will Stetson's breaking. So 1 FC on the side of Will Stetson, 2 still for RainbowPls. We'll see if those guys can hold on. Will breaking as well had a bit of a longer combo, so it's going to be the lead potentially shifting over here to RainbowPls, as Will Stetson's having a bunch of trouble with this one. The Pro 365 not having the best of times. Ignite the only combo on that side. Meanwhile, Emiru and Nopek, as well as Sven and Ziru with pretty decent combos. This one's going to be heading pretty rapidly in their direction as we go into the last quarter of the map. Gotta think this might not be comebackable at this point for Will Stetson, especially with Ignite and the Pro both breaking. This one looks like it's going to be an early break point for RainbowPls here, and they take a 1-0 advantage to open up the match. So that is a bit unexpected. The first pick just not working out. That was very well played from a couple members of RainbowPls, all with pretty solid combos, honestly. the only combo to beat theirs on Will Stetson's side was Ignite. Everyone else had a lower combo than the worst combo coming out from RainbowPls. So not the way you'd want to start off the match if you're Will Stetson's. Definitely the way you start off the match if you're RainbowPls. They made the most of that one for sure, with the FC coming in from Noke and the long combos from Emiru and Zero. Very interesting way to get things going here. Mario, the Pro 365, having a lot of trouble on that one, only able to muster up a 361 combo. So they're gonna have to figure something out. That's not what you want out of your first pick. Not one bit. So RainbowPls now, with the next pick, will have the opportunity to take a 2-0 lead early on here now. Gotta think that, you know, over the long run of a best of 11, Will Stetson's probably has the advantage on paper, but still not fun to fall behind early. And it's going to be Tierfing Verflucht, the second pick here, the first pick coming out from RainbowPls. Seen this one pretty regularly. Streams, sliders, a little bit of aim going on as well. There's a lot to this map. Pretty tricky one overall. Relatively short though. Only a minute 49 seconds on. Here, if RainbowPls' first pick works out a little bit better for them than Will Stetson's first pick did for their side, they're looking to be switching out a couple of players. RainbowPls keeping the same 4. As we said, likely not to see a whole ton of player swaps from that side. So we're going to see Shinaru coming in as the third. We'll just have one player remaining. Not sure who to expect that to be for this one. Like I said, don't know who necessarily they have available for this point in time. You know, whether we'll be seeing Yuki-chan and Yummy and My Tummy, they're the two, along with Ches Bananas, that haven't been seen yet. Looks like currently only seen 5 players out of their roster. It's gonna be the Pro 365 coming in. That will be our rosters. So the same 4 for RainbowPls. Shinaru coming in for this one to bolster Will Stetson's roster. We are placing Ignite, and we will get underway. Map number 2. RainbowPls looking for that early 2-0 advantage. See if they can get out to a quick advantage in this match. It's one of those maps that really doesn't feel like it ever lets up all that much. Got a bunch of different patterns. You see that aim hampering Sven a little bit. A couple of early breaks from him over on the RainbowPls side, so it will be Will Stetson's with an early small advantage. And with this being such a short map, it's easy enough to hold on to that if you can keep your combo up. So we'll be keeping an eye on Sven to see if his combo gets itself back together. Just a little bit of a unfortunate early miss. As the streams come in, still yet to see any breaks from the other 7 players. The accuracy, the accuracy not helping out, but that's actually going to be a break from Eddie. Must have been a slider break, his screen didn't flash. I don't know, this skin is a little wonky right now. Oh, that's going to be 3 breaks. It's going to be Shiner, the Pro 365, and Zero, all breaking on the same spot in the map. So lose Will Stetson and Eddie, the combos to Will Stetson's, but no Peck, no K, and Emiru still comboing as well as Sven for RainbowPls. Will Stetson finds a break as well as Shinru. This one's going to be going pretty heavily into the favor of RainbowPls once again. They have 2 FCs still alive and 1 long combo backing them up. Meanwhile, Will Stetson's really not much to speak of as they see a break from Eddie, their longest combo. And well, this one's pretty much over here. It's a almost a 20 million point lead. It's going to be a 20 million point lead for RainbowPls. Very comfy pick for them. This one really was never in doubt from the early going when we saw those couple of breaks come in from Will Stetson's. RainbowPls doing quite well. They'll have one FC, it looks like, and one almost FC, two almost FCs, I suppose, if you want to look at it that way. Coming out from Emiru and Sven. And that is going to be the 2-0 advantage for RainbowPls. The 1000 combo from Emiru and the 921 combo from Sven following his early break, really doing a lot of work for them, as well as the no KJK with an 800 combo. Once again, Will Stetson's really underperforming on that map, struggling a little bit out of the gate here, and they're gonna quickly go over to the HD pool. It's gonna be hidden 1. It looks like the quick selection from Will. So instantly ready with that selection, going to Rave. Gonna be probably our most tricky hidden pick, if I had to guess. If I had to pick one. Well, mechanically overall, because the hidden 3 is just AR4, so you know, it's really just dependent on whether you can play that. But this one has a lot of different skills represented, which is kind of nifty. Okay, I don't know why my overlay wasn't showing up. Now it appears to be, so I guess we're good. Maybe do I have to join your channel after opening OBS? I don't know. And we're going to get underway here. Map number 3 with quite literally 0 player changes. So the roster is exactly the same, and I don't know, I guess these guys just don't have their teams today, because it looks like maybe they have 5 players each at most. You kind of hate to see that. It's really unfortunate, but such as OSU, such are time zones perhaps, and other tournament schedules. So this will be Will Stetson's second pick. They'll be still trying to get on the board, and we'll see if they have a little bit better time of it this go around, as we get a couple of early breaks already from RainbowPls, Sven, and Emiru breaking within the first 50 combo. And Zero breaking as well as Emiru and Sven. Okay, so this one not going well for RainbowPls early on. Will Stetson does find a break himself, but still 3 FCs on, make that 2 FCs on their side. Shiner finding a slider break, but the Pro and Eddie still going strong. Nope, KJK, the only combo really on the side of RainbowPls, so not a lot to worry about for them at this point in time, as continued breaks coming in from Emiru, Zero, and Sven. Oh, breaking simultaneously. You really hate to see it. So this maybe would have been a viable ban for that team, because they are clearly having trouble with it. Meanwhile, the Pro and Eddie just keeping on here with their FCs. Only a quarter of the way into the map, but I mean, this one's pretty much over already. They have 2 players on the other side who haven't even reached 1 million points yet. And Emiru continuing to struggle as well, just barely over, and down at 86% AC. Sven at 81. So I'm not sure about RainbowPls leaving this one up, because they quite clearly have one person who can play it, and that's it. This is quite the slaughter on this particular map. This is what Will Stetson's would have liked to see to start things off, rather than falling behind 2-0. This would have been a nice first pick for them to get out in front with a map their opponents really are not able to play competently, unfortunately. So we'll keep an eye here. The Pro and Eddie still with the FCs intact halfway through. It's about a 30 million point lead. I think they could stop playing and win the map. I don't know. Well, I guess if NopeKJK were to FC, he might have something to say about it. He does still have his FC intact. But it's a 40 million point lead. So we're gonna be kind of just hanging out watching this one play out because this is ugly. This is a really this is just unfortunate. This is what I was saying, like this map is quite tricky. The slider aim, finger control, jump aim, kind of some overlapping sliders that are pretty tricky to read with some very high slider velocities, make it easy to slider break. This one is a tough pick for sure, and that's going to be NopeKJK's combo gone. The only combo really that they had throughout this entire map. And this is a rout, folks. This is going to be about a 70 million plus point win for Stets Suns. We did finally see the break from the Pro, but that side had done more than enough already. Eddie with the FC still alive, Shinru with the 1200 plus combo. We'll see if we can get a 100 million point win here. If those two FCs can finish out. I don't think we'll be able to. It'll be a little shy of that, but regardless, it is going to be Stets Suns taking their first point, getting on the board 2-1. Will go the score with RainbowPls' next pick to come. And it does, in fact, end up as a 100 million point victory. That was something, all right. 2 S ranks from Stets Suns from Eddie and Shinru with some very good accuracy from Shinru, 99.34% with just a slider break to his name. NopeKJK also with the S rank, but the B ranks from Emiru and Sven, the 94% 15 miss. A rank from Zero, just not super great. That was one of the biggest wins I've seen. Eddie actually with the 1v4 on a map where you can score up to 62 million points. Well, actually more than that. I mean, depending on your accuracy, but on a map where the top score was 62 million points, he 1v4'd. That's I don't really know what to say about that other than it was not close. We'll be waiting on the next pick here, hopefully soon, from RainbowPls. See if they can muster up another point. Alright, it's going to be Nomad 5 is going to be Disconnected Hardcore, our favorite variable BPM Nomad pick. Speeding up from 139 all the way up to 245 beats per minute. Just a minute and 50 seconds, we get another nice short little map. once again, probably going to be seeing pretty similar teams. Looks like Ignite going to come back in for Will Stets Suns to replace Shineru. But Pro 365 heading out, so maybe deciding on a fourth member. RainbowPls, well, they're rolling with Sven, Ziru, Nope, KJK, and Emiru. Which, I mean, you know, they've got the lead, so it's clearly not working out that badly for them. And it's going to be Mario coming back in, so I guess this is what we're seeing. Alright. So we'll get underway map number 4. Will Stets Suns looking for their first break point to try to tie things up. RainbowPls trying to hold on to their slim lead. We'll see if it works out for them here on their second pick of Disconnected Hardcore. The Can Blaster remix. We've seen some pretty good performances on this map throughout the weekend so far. We'll be good to see if that trend keeps up. Seen a bunch of people tripped up by the 1/3 stream partway, about what, 2/3, 3/4 of the way through the map. But for the most part, most players having a pretty easy time of things on the average on this pick. But of course, you can't go off of predictions alone. Got to play the map out, and that's going to be Ziru finding a break as well as Sven early on here. So RainbowPls' second pick not working out super great so far. It's going to be the early lead over to Will Stets Suns with 4 FCs still on the board. Emiru and Nope KJK doing what they can here for RainbowPls. But Will Stets Suns going to push their advantage as much as they can here, and this is a pretty short one, as we said, with the SS still intact from Ignite and the 4-way FC still going on. That's going to be going very heavily in their favor. If they don't break relatively soon, they'll be able to take probably an insurmountable lead. It's, you know, that 150 combo when the max combo just isn't all that long. It's extra meaningful. Looking to see if we get any more breaks. Still the 4-way FC from Will Stets Suns. Ignite holding on to his SS. There's that 1/3 stream. Everybody does make it through okay as the rhythm changes, and Ignite does break his full combo. So it might open the door just a little bit here for RainbowPls. The Pro 365 breaking as well. That's going to be big if RainbowPls can keep their combos up through the end of the map. Will Stetson breaking, but Ziru and Sven breaking as well. There's one combo left with Eddie, but Emiru and Nope KJK both still have seeing into the last moments of the map. Is there enough time left? I don't know if there's enough combo. The Pro failing the end, but we're going to have to look at the MP link here to get our score. And it was not enough for RainbowPls. The Pro with an 8 million score is going to be enough for, with that 7 million score difference, for Will Stetsons to hold on to that pick in the last moments. That came down to the wire a little bit more than I think they would have liked it to, but just the last second misses all over the place can really throw a wrench into anybody's plans. Fortunately for Will Stets Suns, the Pro able to put up enough of a score that once that gets added in, they do take the pick. And with it, they tie things up at 2 points apiece. So our best of 11 kind of turns into a little bit of a best of 7. Did end up getting the FCs from Nope KJK as well as Eddie. Not sure on Emiru. 791 combo, probably a slider break right at the end. We've seen a few people doing that. Alright, well, Will's putting us all to sleep, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, well, we're gonna get my least favorite pick in this entire pool. It's gonna be Hidden 2. Kono Yubi Tomare, and it's 5 minutes long, and I'm probably gonna fall asleep. I might just go like make myself some breakfast or something during this map, and I'll come back and it'll still be like only half over. I've never been so upset with a map as this one because it's just so long. There's nothing wrong with the map at all. It's just so freaking long. But it's an alternate map, right? You got your ult, you've got your aim control. A little bit of 1/6 here and there, but mostly it's just a really consistent, very long ult pick. And I think every time I've seen this played, it's been decided within the first about 1,000 combo, give or take. So you end up just sitting through the last like 3 minutes of the map with it already being decided, but you have to let it play out anyway. We will have one player swap. It's going to be Konipaku coming in to replace Sven on the side of RainbowPls. Will Stets keep the same team? And underway we go. Honestly, just, you know, so, like I said, once this map gets to maybe 1,000 combo or so, you'll know who's going to win it. In most cases, it's already just decided by then because there's so many points on the board. And, like, there's people who can play this map and people who just can't. We did see RainbowPls struggling pretty badly with the preceding hidden pick, so we'll see if that was just that particular map or if they really have a hidden weakness. Will Stets, of course, several pretty strong hidden players, and they're going to have 3 FCs going so far, with Eddie being the one to break. Same pattern as Konipaku broke on, in fact. It's going to be the pro breaking as well, so 2 FCs now for Will Stets, 1 FC for RainbowPls with a pretty decent combo on Zero after his early miss. It's going to be on the side of Will Stets, though not by a whole lot. Combos are relatively close. In fact, it will break at the very beginning here. I'm not positive. Zero and Emery both finding breaks, so that means the only combo on that side is going to be Nope KJK as Konipaku finds another break as well. Nope KJK really kind of doing his best to carry that team in this match. He's been playing very well, but unfortunately his team just struggling quite a bit. Will Stets will find a slider break on the decelerating slow slider velocity moment there. So just the one combo now, that of Ignite. The Pro and Eddie building their combos back up, but they only have the 1 FC remaining. This is going to be Ignite versus Nope KJK. The 2 players with an FC still intact, but as we can see, about 800 combo, or 800 combo, what? I don't know where my brain went there. About an 8 million score lead that's going to grow out to 10 or 11 million score lead. Well, 800 combo for Ignite. How about that? And this is where we're going to start seeing, like, if Eddie and the Pro keep their combo up, this is going to be where we'll start seeing the score just blossoming towards Will Stets, because there are really no combos on the side of RainbowPls other than Nope KJK. Zero breaking once again. Will getting his combo back up over about 400. The Pro and Eddie both at 700-ish. And there we go, you know, halfway through and it's a 20 million point lead, right? Like, we could literally just abort the map for the last 3 minutes and we'd still know who won. This is what I'm saying. This happens every single time. Nope KJK breaks his long combo. That's it. All right, map's over, guys. See you on the other side in like 5 minutes. What did I say, man? Literally every time this map is played. Also, that's 3 misses from Will Stets, but it just doesn't matter because there's no combo on the other side. But what did I say? Like, literally every time this map is played, 1100 combo, 1000 to 1100 combo, you just know who's going to win. It's a 30 million point lead for Will Stets. Really no combos anywhere except for Will has 670 combo. I suppose, you know, this would be like a place to talk about map pool kind of philosophy, right? Like, a lot of people take issue with putting in long maps just because, oh, it's so long, it's boring, and like this map kind of makes me agree with that. And if it were a map that actually was ever close, then maybe that would be one thing. But it's so rare to see this map close. As I said, there's something that's kind of frustrating about a map that's 5 minutes long when it's decided at about 2.5 or 3 minutes in every single time it's played. Literally every single time it's played. Because none of the teams in this round, for whatever reason, have been evenly matched on it. And it's hard to say why. I mean, I guess there's a little bit of RNG that you can think of in a map that's kind of along these lines where it's that alt with some weird patterns. But there's just something about this map that just does not lead to close matches on it. And so we get to watch, you know, 3 minutes of just, well, they're going to get to the end of it eventually, and we already know the outcome. So, I don't know. I guess it is what it is. Hidden alt consistency. I feel like not the most frequently visited skill set in map pools. Usually see an alt pick in Nomad, and maybe, you know, like one other place, but I feel like a 5-minute hidden alternating consistency map is not really an optimal sort of choice. I will get off my soapbox now as the score goes to 3-2 in favor of Will Stets Suns, with the next pick to come out from RainbowPls. Fortunately, you know, we had Nomad 6 banned, so we can't play the other longest map in the pool. Nothing else remaining over like 3 minutes, because we've now played Rave to Rave and Kono Yubi Tomare, which are the 2 other longest maps. The only other long map would be 1OK Rock's Liar in the free mod pool, and I suspect we may not be seeing that. We haven't, I don't think, seen much of that map in general this weekend. Are still awaiting the pick here from RainbowPls, maybe having a little bit of difficulty deciding on what map they want to go with. But we'll get down toward the end of the timer and find out what they want. Hopefully they come up with something here soon. I don't know what they might pick here. You know, they've gone Nomad. It's gonna be free mod 3. So we are going to get our CS5 AR8 free mod pick. The logo is inspired by the elephant emoji. That's really all. It's just it's a slightly stylized elephant emoji. I don't know what Hippo brand is, so I'm gonna go with no on that one. But if you look, it's just elephant. Like it's just that. It's just the elephant emoji. Alright, so we're going to see a lot of mods on this one. As per usual, we've been seeing a lot of mods on this pick most of the time. We're going to have 2 Hard Rocks on Konipaku and Zero, as well as a hidden on Nope KJK on the side of RainbowPls, with Emiri running Nomad. We see Will Stetson running Nomad as well, but Ignite Eddie both running hidden Hard Rock, and the Pro 365 running Hard Rock as well. So, as it's kind of been the tradition for this map, it's a pretty Hard Rock favored free mod, I think, for most teams. They're preferring the CS 6.5 AR10 over the AR8 hidden. not a huge surprise there. Though it has played out to varying degrees of success. We've seen some teams having a lot of luck with the Hard Rock and some teams having less luck. So I don't know how this is going to go. Will Stetson, unsurprisingly, really the no-mod player on his team. I think he'll have a pretty good shot at putting up a good performance. He is, of course, a very competent low AR player, especially on maps like these. Did see a couple early breaks, however, from RainbowPls, Emiru, and Konipaku breaking right at the start. It's not going to affect things too much, but the lead will start off over on the side of Will Stets' Suns. No easy this time around. We saw Toru, aka Amy, running easy last night for his team. Gonna see Zero and Emiru breaking once again. Ignite, the first to break for Will Stets' Suns, but they do still have 3 FCs alive. That's gonna help out their lead as it continues to grow up over 2 million points now. Really suboptimal to see your no-mod player breaking on a free mod. That's the guy you want to have, you know, kind of the anchor of the team that's going to put up a good score and doesn't have to worry about a mod affecting the gameplay. Konipaku as well going to break once again, so Will Stets' Suns going to have a pretty big lead here. We do see a break from the Pro 365, but it's traded right back with Konipaku and then Nope KJK. Emiru and Zuru both comboing as Will Stetson finds a break, but nonetheless, Eddie keeping things alive for Will Stets' Suns as the breaks continue to happen all over the place. Emiru the only combo for RainbowPls. Eddie and Ignite both holding pretty decent combos for Will Stets' Suns. They should be able to hold on to this lead very easily. Emiru and Will Stetson, the no-mod players, trading a couple of breaks, but you know, at this point, it's all but over. It's a 10 million point lead. We're down to the last quarter of the map. I think Will Stets' Suns would have to stop playing, and there would have to be a lot more combo on the side of RainbowPls for them to have a chance on this one. Especially with Eddie still FCing and Ignite with the 500 plus combo as well. This one is going to be very well and truly decided early on. Will Stets' Suns going to have a 4-2 advantage. And the FC is finalized from Eddie with Hidden Hard Rock. Very strong performance from him there. Ignite doing well for himself. Just the one early break. Nobody having a super great time of things on RainbowPls, despite that being their pick. Nope, KJK. The best performance, not even 500 combo though. And we're gonna get the AR4. We're gonna get the AR4 hidden. Healing Vision Angelic Mix. Hard difficulty. The last pick in our hidden pool here is going to be this, potentially the last pick. It's gonna be potentially the last pick coming out for Will Stets' Suns. If they win this and the next one, it'll be over. 3.37 stars, AR4 hidden. RainbowPls, the Hard Rock player, is going to have some trouble with this one. Curious if they're going to want no fill on, or if they're okay with just potentially team filling this. Because we have seen that become a potential concern. Alright, well, we're gonna get underway. Nobody asking for no fail, so a team fail is on the table here. Is like actually a thing that could happen. I have seen at least one team that without no fail would have team failed this map, which has no background, which is kind of lame, but hey, whatever. So hopefully this will go maybe better for these guys. I don't know. This is a super giant meme. But this Hippo Cup, we're getting spicy with our hidden picks. And Konipaku is not connecting here, so we're gonna try Try to refresh and get things properly functional here. Okay, so Konipaku will catch up with the others, and eventually we'll be able to get the map going. You know, the one thing is, like, this is a very linear map, so it kind of just demands that you have that kind of super old map linear skill set going on, but at the same time, literally no one can play this at all. I don't know who in this tournament can actually play this map. Maybe somebody like Yokespy. You know, if GN were playing this year, this would be his map. But unfortunately did not decide to participate. We have no Disco Boys in the 2020 iteration of Hippo Cup. Very sad. But no KJK, actually, on the side of RainbowPls, has a very solid performance going here. I don't know what this dude is on, but I've never heard of him, and he is putting on a very solid performance in this match. And he is, in fact, like, carrying his team. I don't know if... just nobody's expecting this guy to be able to play anything, but he's popping off. Like, he's actually gonna just win this map for his team, depending on what happens here in the last quarter. A lot of fails obviously going to be going on, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. This is going to be a bit interesting. We're going to have to wait for the last player to finish before we get a score on this one. No KJK does break, so that should give the win over to Will Stets' Sons. Let's take a look and see. Okay. My tournament client is actually just deadass wrong, and RainbowPls has emerged victorious. Just backed by Nope KJK. He put up a 2.8 million score, and they won. I really have no words for what just occurred because it was so scuffed, but RainbowPls won the pick, and it's now 4-3. Yeah. It's really unfortunate when something interesting happens and the tournament client decides to be like super laggy because we got to miss out on whatever interesting thing happened toward the end of that one. So we're going to switch things up here after a couple of hiddens and a free mod. We're going to now go over to the Hard Rock pool. RainbowPls keeping their hopes alive here. Just a little bit longer. We'll see how this one works out, but they could potentially tie things up, which would be a pretty incredible result, in all honesty. Even just getting 3 points, like, pretty good outcome. Sight reading pools is a fun time, says Will Stetson. Well, maybe you should practice the map pool instead of coming in and not knowing what you're doing. I don't know. It's really funny looking at the results of that last map, actually, because you have 45 miss, 34 miss, 87 miss, 87 miss, 49 miss, and then Nope with a 5 miss, 2.8 million score. Like, actually insane, gamer. That's one of the funniest results of any map that I've ever seen in my life, to be honest. That's like the super cool thing about this pool is, like, you get results like that with that sort of pick. So as we've seen multiple times, Hard Rock 2 Warrocks, once upon a time. Little circles, kind of just of just weird. You know, it's a little bit different. The song is a little bit different. The mapping is a little bit different. It's just not perfectly comfortable, which is kind of cool, you know? Who needs comfy maps when you've got maps that are like orchestral sort of theme music type of tunes? This one's pretty neat, honestly. We'll see how things go here. RainbowPls, we're talking about how they're hard rock mains, so we'll see if they can put that to good use and tie the match up, which would be pretty incredible. Get the early break from Shiner. He'll be about 30 combo behind or so. RainbowPls still just score flickering here as their accuracy is leaving something to be desired. But Will Stetson with a break, so that's gonna help out the RainbowPls cause. Accuracy at a premium here, as you can see, 80% from Sven, 87%, 86%, 84%. So their entire team is below 90% accuracy. This is a very, very tricky map to maintain any sort of AC on, so nothing to be ashamed of, really. However, those are a couple breaks from Emiru and Nope KJK, which means the lead will go back over to Will Stetson's here shortly, in all likelihood, and there it goes over. Now they have a pretty massive accuracy lead and some combo advantage as well. This gives me like circus vibes. I don't know, anybody else? Circus vibes? Sven with a break for RainbowPls, their only combo now, that of Konipaku. So Will Stetson's going to try to take as much advantage of that as they can. The Pro 365 and Eddie still FCing. Shiner not far behind. Will Stetson with a pretty decent combo of his own. So this is going to be a very big lead. It's going to rise up to over 6 million points. And, you know, we're only halfway through, but this one is going to be all but over after this slow part in all likelihood. It would be another situation where Will Stetson's would kind of just have to completely fall apart. Fairy tale vibes. Okay, I can feel that. I can feel that. The background fits really well, too, with that kind of idea. You see a couple breaks coming in. The Pro 365, Emiru, and Sven. Konipaku still with a very solid combo here. Actually, I guess did not break earlier when we thought he did. He is the lone FC, and his FC is no gone, so... well, such is life, I suppose. Very tricky little map. We'll find plenty of breaks, and there are no combos anywhere on the map, so this one's basically over. Will Stetson's going to be taking the 5-3 lead here, and their match points will be upcoming. Their next pick, they'll try to close things out. Maybe it'll go a little better for them than the AR4 Hidden did. And that is a comfortable 18 million point win on that pick. Thank you to Eddie and Pro and Shinru for their big combos. You do have the C rank coming out from Sven, not having the best of time. Konipaku, the only person really able to do much of anything for RainbowPls on that one, unfortunately. And we're going to get DT pick. Is going to be double time number 3. That is going to be in the ruins. The shortest DT, only 1:11 seconds. Very tricky type of map. Quick finger control, lots of bursts and streams. Pretty tough rhythm. RainbowPls sending Konipaku out, which means we'll have presumably. Nope, he comes back. Just kidding. Just kidding. I won't finish that sentence. So I'm gonna say we're gonna have a team change, but you know, guess not. Okay, Will Stetson, Ignite, Eddie, and Shinru. It's Konipaku, Sven, Nope, KJK, and Emiru. Not starting out in the greatest for Will Stets Suns, though, as they're trying to close this thing out. Do see the break from Eddie, and the longer combos of RainbowPls. Will Stetson breaking as well. Tony Pocket finding a miss, but Will Stetson trading it. Emiru breaking as well, so it's Sven and NopeKJK with the long combos here against just Ignite and Shineru. We'll see if any of those guys blink, but the lead in favor of RainbowPls. Shineru does break. There goes an FC. Will Stetson breaking as well. NopeKJK losing his FC, but Sven's still alive, as is Ignite. That'll be determining the outcome here, but it's going to be very close coming down to the wire here. I'm not actually sure what happened. Everybody just died. We're going to go to the MP link. Did they actually... what? Like, RainbowPls actually won, by the way. Yeah, so RainbowPls won. I not sure. Not sure what's going on. So RainbowPls with Koni Paku thinking they lost, Ziru departing for another tournament. We're gonna try and sort this out here. This is gonna be like a really tragic state of affairs if they actually just had their two people just leave because they thought they lost even though they won the map. Like, it's 5-4, man. Can we just like get them back? What the heck? Get like one person back. Oh my god. This is actually tragic if they can't get one of those guys back, because we don't allow any 3v4s. Like, everything has to be 4v4 since it's a 4v4 tournament. I just need one of those guys back. Nope, Koni Paku's back. He has returned. I'm gonna throw them that one. I'll give it to him. That's, oh my god, he returned. They got him back just in time. Holy crap, dude. The triumphant return of Koni Paku. Now, I mean, granted, they could just lose on this pick and it's over, but like, it's actually a tragedy. Holy frick. Alright, it's still alive, boys. The dream is alive for RainbowPls, trying to pull off the massive upset here against Will Stets' Suns. They may, in fact, be able to do it. I don't know. We'll speedrun Ignotus. It's 2 minutes 24 seconds. Like, I'm pretty sure there were shorter maps available in the pool, but whatever, it's no big deal. Actually, the only shorter map would have been what, No Mod 1 or Free Mod 2. So I mean, it's fine. Oh man. They managed to get him back, so we'll have 4v4. We'll play at least one more map. Will Stets Suns still looking to close things out. RainbowPls could actually send this to a tiebreaker, which would be pretty incredible considering everything that's happened in this match. Around the tournament, we got a quick couple of updates coming in the last minute or two. We've got in match D8 in losers bracket round 1, we have Rusty Sturm Tiger taking out Free Wi-Fi Keck W 6-2. And we also have in losers bracket match Ryu Nation taking out Morix Systems 6-0. Those teams will advance onward in the losers bracket as we get underway here back into our match. The once again potentially final map of this one. Ignotus Dynamics is Quantum. The difficulty will Stets Suns still looking to finish this off. RainbowPls, Konipaku, Sven, Nope, JK, and Emiru trying to stay alive in the winner's bracket, but the Pro 365 Eddie, Ignite, and Shiner will try to have something to say about that. Shiner and Ignite both finding early breaks in the first like 50 combo. Sliders are pretty tricky, I suppose. The Pro 365 gonna break as well. Eddie, the only full combo on the side of Will Stets Suns. Still all 4 FCs on RainbowPls. So, this could get interesting here. Konipaku will find a couple of breaks, but the other two, I should say, holding on as Sven breaks as well. Only Ignite with a 200+ combo for Will Stets Suns, though. Emiru and Nope JK gonna try to push this lead out for RainbowPls. This could be a very interesting turn of events here. Sven finding another break, but Nope JK and Emiru are still doing their best. Konipaku with another miss. Combos coming alive here for Will Stets Suns. 3 players over 300 combo and Ignite with the FC. Oh my goodness, that was 5 players breaking all at once. That's Konipaku, Sven, Emiru, Eddie, and the Pro all missing. Ignite still with the FC as well as Nope JK. Shiner with the long combo for Will Stets Suns, helping them bring this lead back over to their side as we reach the halfway point in this pick. That lead's going to grow because of that combo difference with Shiner backing up Ignite's FC. Nope JK with the FC, but nobody doing anything to help him out. Oh, but Shiner breaks as well as the Pro. Sven and Nope JK might be having something to say about Will Stets Suns trying to close things out here. Ignite breaking as well. Eddie, the only combo on that side, and Nope JK still alive with his FC, as well as Sven with almost a 350 combo. Does find a break as well as Konipaku, but Nope JK still FCing. That big combo is doing everything for them. This one is going to be terribly close. Coming down toward the wire here. There's some combos alive on the side of Will Stets Suns, but Nope JK is just dragging his team kicking and screaming. Finally breaks his FC, but the lead is still on their side by about 2 million points. The Pro and Shiner trying to do everything they can here to bring this one back. It's going to be very close, but I think this is going to be RainbowPls taking it to a tiebreaker with the FC from Nope JK. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. We've got ourselves a tiebreaker. What in the world? Nope JK just putting his team on his frickin' back. The FC coming out, sending it to a frickin' tiebreaker. I don't have the words for how hard Nope JK is carrying this team. Like, this is absurdly astonishing. So we'll have our tiebreaker. It's gonna be Mad PRO Laughs, Jonathan LFJ's extra stage. I don't think Will Stets Suns by any stretch of the imagination thought they would end up in this sort of position facing a tiebreaker. But RainbowPls just being kind of just dragging themselves, kicking and screaming up to the TV here. Stets Suns unable to cross that finish line. All right, so like, we're just not letting a team FF a tiebreaker. It's not gonna happen. So we're gonna give Zero like the 2-3 minutes that it's gonna take for him to be available for this map, so that RainbowPls can have 4 members. Map he's playing is only 3 minutes long, so hopefully shouldn't take too long. I'm going to update some Nightbot commands while we are waiting because I'm thinking about it right now. All right, we have 4v4. We just need the last player to come back in from Stets Sons, and we will get underway with our tiebreaker here. All right, here we go. We have ourselves a tiebreaker. We've got 2 full rosters. Zero, Sven, Nope, KJK, and Emiru against Shineru, Ignite, Eddie, and the Pro 365. Now we do see Eddie, or excuse me, we do see Ignite running hidden. We've got 1 mod, everybody else no mod, unsurprisingly. And this is RTB. It's pretty straightforward for the most part. Let's have some streams and finger control sections, as well as these kick slider jumps that we do see a couple breaks on. It's gonna be Zero, Nope, KJK, Shineru, as well as Ignite, all breaking. So 2 FCs now to 2. Oh, excuse me, Shineru did not break. Thank you, Tournament Client. You're super cool. Neither did Zero. Okay, so it's actually only Nope, KJK that broke, along with Ignite. I love the Tournament Client for false breaks. I thought they'd kind of fix that. I guess I was wrong. And this is one of those where it's you really can't afford breaks in a lot of places because there's a fair amount of decently free combo for most players. A couple of big jump sections. And a couple tricky streams. That is going to be a couple of breaks coming in for RainbowPls as we head into the next kick slider jump section. Nope, KJK and Zero both breaking. Sven and Emiru keeping their combo up, but Will Stetson's going to take a pretty big lead here as they do have Shinru, Eddie, and the Pro all with big combos, as well as Ignite doing his thing over there. This is going to get tricky pretty quickly here for RainbowPls because that is a lot of combo advantage to Will Stetson's and a decent amount of free combo to come where they'll be able to build that advantage out even farther. And Zero finding a break on almost nothing. It's very tricky, you know, he had to come in really out of nowhere for this pick from another match that he was playing at the same time. So you got to feel for him in this situation, but unfortunately it's going to drag his team down a little bit. Will Stetson's building out a pretty big advantage here. It is up over 12 million, 14 million points. It's going to be a tough ask here for RainbowPls. They're going to need Sven and Emiru to keep those combos up for, well, I mean, oh, and Zero. Oh, that is so tragic. Zero with the DC. Unfortunately, we are far enough in that there's really not much I can do about that. Zero comes with the disconnection. You hate to see it, man. Strictly speaking, there's still a chance, but not gonna be much we can do. That's gonna more or less give this one right over to Will Stetson's. It was a brave run at things from RainbowPls, but I don't know that they're gonna have much of a chance left. Now that being said, we do see breaks from Ignite and the Pro, so the big combos from Shinru and Eddie. Sven and Emiru still with the 1200 combos. No KJK building his combo back up as well. They're actually going to be able to try to pull this back if they can keep it up. No KJK though does find a break. I apologize if the volume is super weird now because of the player in slot 1 missing. I'm gonna see here. Not going to be much I can do about this volume. I apologize. It's going to be pretty quiet for this one. Eddie finding a break. Sven finding a break. Emiru still with the FC alive, but at least the big combo. And this is going to be all but over. The Pro breaking on next to nothing. That's kind of unfortunate. Now, technically speaking, if Ignite and Shiner were both to break, I don't think that's too likely at this point in the map, but if they were both to break and Emiru held onto his combo, like, this would actually be possible. Now it is not. Emiru does find himself a break, and that is going to settle this one. Will Stetson's, by the skin of their teeth, will be able to pull out the 6-5 tiebreaker win here. They will move on into the quarterfinals where they will be facing the Williams next week in what I think, based on this, is going to be a very tricky matchup because Will Stetson's, I don't want to sound rude, but did not look very good today. I mean, they had a lot of trouble with a lot of these maps. Obviously not super cool to have players missing. You know, they obviously only had 5 people available for this pick, or for this match, I should say. But a team as strong as they are on paper, you know, you kind of would not expect a 6-5 tiebreaker scenario. But at the end of the day, they do close out the victory, and they will advance onward. RainbowPls, all credit to them for making the most of the situation here. They will drop down to the losers bracket, but they can keep their heads up because they look pretty strong. You know, they'll be able to compete with just about anyone. They will be taking on Ofak, the Australian and New Zealand team, next week. Maybe things can work out a little better for them than they did here today. But that is going to be it for this match. I offer a GG well played to these guys. I mean, that was much closer than I expected it to be, and really RainbowPls doing everything they could, but Will Stets Sons just able to close it out in the end with the 65 victory. And I'd like to thank you guys for watching. We will see you later. If nothing else, hopefully for a map pool showcase at some point this afternoon. Like I said, haven't really been in contact with Habib to know what his plans are for the map pool showcase. But it'll be sometime this evening. In all likelihood, I'll probably be around for that this week. So we'll get to see what we'll be getting in our map pool for the quarterfinals. We do have one match remaining today, I believe. There's a 19 UTC matchup between Nog and Friends and the N Firms. Not sure if that'll end up being on stream. We've got some other stuff going on, so we'll kind of play that one by ear. But if nothing else, we will hopefully be seeing you guys for the map pool showcase in a few hours. But until then, once again, thank you for watching. I've been this one guy. GG well played to Will Stets Sons, victorious over RainbowPls 6-5. And we'll see y'all later on. Have a good day.